Hi, everyone. We're back with another question in our Meet Yourself Navigating Midlife Metabolism Women's Group. And today we're going to ask the question. I'm going to look it up and I'm going to tell you what it is. Are there any supplements or vitamins that are particularly beneficial for metabolism during midlife?
Hmm.
And I'm going to start with turning it over to Dr. Laurell and get her viewpoint, and we'll have a little chat about that.
Well, some of these we might want to talk about in future sessions because there are many things that affect our metabolism as we age, our thyroid, our stress response, our insulin metabolism. But the one that I want to focus on today is that as we age, we tend to see a decline in the functioning of our mitochondria, which are the energy centers in all of our
Oh,
cells. And what do mitochondria really like to burn for energy? Fat. So this can be a really important time to optimize your mitochondrial health.
I like to call them our mighty mitochondria.
Yes, they are so important to all aspects of our life, whether it's how sharp our brains feel, how well our heart's functioning. And here comes my friend Coyote to
Oh,
join
you're
us.
four-legged. Yeah,
Yes.
has plenty of mitochondria. I like to look at mitochondria as we can build them and we can proliferate them. And with one of the best ways that you can do just walking outside your doors, exercise. When you
Yes.
exercise, you can actually increase the growth, increase your
Mhm.
mitochondria. You
Yes.
could proliferate your mitochondria. They
Mhm.
can just keep going and going.
Yes.
And do you have that's one point of advice that I would give people
Mhm.
to really work with exercise as a supplement, right? A supplement to
Yes.
lifestyle. But
Great point.
there are other supplements. I know
Mhm.
CoQ10. I had taken that after I had gotten sick after the last couple of years. I investigated it and I took it, and I found my energy was amazingly changed. Think
Yes.
about the CoQ. I love CoQ10.
Hmm.
I don't take it all the time because I only take it when I know that I'm deficient. And could you talk to a little bit about CoQ10?
Yes, yes, absolutely. I'm a big fan of that also.
I didn't know that. Yeah, yeah.
It's a nutrient that our mitochondria use while producing energy for us, and that's why it's such a big heart nutrient. That's where many people think of it being used
Yeah,
for heart
sure.
health. That's just because the heart has high energy demands, as does the brains. But you're absolutely right. It's a really good nutrient that sometimes our natural production of that nutrient declines as we age. So it can be a really good time to boost it. Another one that I really like is L-carnitine, and that can play in really well with exercise. So I'll often encourage my patients to ideally take their L-carnitine about an hour before they plan on exercising. And that way,
Wow. Yeah.
the mitochondria have had time to, the body's had time to absorb that carnitine and get it to the mitochondria. And how the mitochondria use carnitine is they use it as part of the fat shuttle where the fats are being transported into the mitochondria to be burned for energy. And here you're exercising, the body's looking for that energy source. And if we're low on carnitine, then our body's going to struggle to burn fat as we exercise.
Are there any food sources that you would say are high in carnitine?
Yes, it is something that is naturally high in meats. So sometimes when we're consuming a moderate amount of meat, that can be helpful. But I personally found that getting some extra through supplements, because I have fairly moderate uh, meat intake myself, and found that getting a little bit of extra through supplements did give me a boost in my energy. And then it's also really important to make sure we have balanced gut bacteria at this time. Sometimes when we're taking carnitine, it can be important to do some lab testing, because if we have some problematic gut bacteria, the carnitine is actually being transformed in the gut into something that is harmful. So, it's we do
Wow, that's
need to
pretty
look,
complex.
yeah,
That's
so we do
why
need to
it's,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
look at the big picture and figure out if we need to balance our gut health in order to optimize carnitine, whether it's from a supplement or from meat.
Wow. Yeah, so we have CoQ10, carnitine, and I know when I prepare food, I don't eat meat. So when I prepare food, I don't know where my carnitine's coming from, but hopefully green leafy vegetables and beans. But I'll add, I use spices to really work with the digestibility because I think that the whole idea of really working with metabolic changes, supplements are great, but also being able to use herbs and spices within the cooking element to ingest
Mhm.
them to make the changes. And I believe, in real traditional culinary plate, where they have cultures with culinary rules and regulate. I don't even want to say rules and regulate habits. Let's put it that way.
Mhm.
They've learned to put the tastes all in there with the herbs and the spices to give that
Mhm.
balance. But we
Yes.
somehow have lost a lot of that intelligence because we have soundbite knowledge now. Like, oh,
Mhm.
everyone add turmeric to everything
Right.
or add
Yes.
this to everything without
Mhm.
thinking about the whole alchemy of what we're really adding and how it's going to be
Mhm.
utilized within the
Right.
human organism.
Yes. Yes. And for our particular constitution
Right.
also. Mhm.
Okay, well, thanks for that question, and we'll continue taking questions. These questions are coming from our group, Meet Yourself, Navigating Midlife Metabolism for Women, and we're continually taking questions. And to contact us, you can go to susantaylor.org, but you can also just check the links that we have on all our videos, how you can get in touch with us.